Hola, mi llamo es Eddie, the Skinhead Gourmet. Today I'm making guacamole.
Gas jamaicano para la gente del gueto.
Since this is going to be getting mixed in, we're just going to want to do a rough dice with the tomatoes. So you want seeds and everything in the middle, just chopped up and mixed together. And you're just going to want to rough mince your cilantro. You're going to want to take your cilantro and just put it right in there with the tomatoes. We're going to want to small dice our jalapeno. We're going to want to split it open, roll it flat, and we're just going to cut it into a small dice. Dice your jalapenos, you're going to get your tomatoes and your cilantro, you're going to want to put those in right with them. You're going to want to cut a lime in half. Cut and save 1 or 2 slices for presentation. We're going to take the rest and we're going to be squeezing this right into the guacamole once it's basically finished. And we're going to take our spring onion, we're going to cut it in half because we're going to want to do a nice little brunoise cut. So we're going to make a bunch of slices horizontally across, and we're going to try to keep them at an equal distance so we can have some consistency in our dice. We want them to, be the same size with every bite. And we're going to make our vertical cuts. Then we're going to come across the front. Nice pretty little squares. We're going to take our spring onions with all of our other ingredients, put them on top. Last but not least, we're going to take our avocado, and if you don't know how to open one, you're going to want to start, you're going to take a knife and you're going to want to cut it in half. Now there's a big solid pit in the middle, so you're going to cut down to the pit, you'll separate it into 2 halves, take your knife, dig it in, it'll pull the pit right out. Then you can take a rubber tip spatula and scoop out all the goodness of the avocado. Make sure you pop off the little stem on the end, because this is no fun to chew on. Okay, we've scooped our avocado out of a bowl. We just want to kind of get it a bit mashed up to begin with. If you do have a large mesh piece of wire screen, you can push it through that. Fryer baskets are really handy for that. Makes a little bit of a mess, but it will break your avocado down nicely. And you also want to just break it up to the consistency you want. If you like chunky guac, don't break it up too much. It is nice to have pieces of avocado in there and actually taste it, not just the mixture you're making completely. Alright, so we've got our avocado mixed up a bit. We're going to take our tomatoes, cilantro, spring onion, and jalapeno, put that all right in on top. We're going to take probably about at least a half a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to probably end a little bit more afterwards. We're just going to put that in to start. Probably about a half a teaspoon worth of pepper and a quarter to a half a teaspoon worth of cumin or comino molido. And we're going to top that off with the juice of one fresh lime. And you're going to want to get that all over this. You're going to want this all throughout the guac. Of course, if you have a citrus juicer, this makes this considerably easier to do. You'll make sure you get a better use of your lime. Now that you've got all your ingredients together, you're going to want to mix again and get everything as uniformly mixed as you can. You don't want to have heavy pockets of one flavor where there's absent in other parts of the guac. And yeah, this is something that's fine to leave a little on the chunky side. You don't need to be doing super fine precision cuts with your ingredients. It's okay if it looks a little bit on the rougher side. It should be colorful. It should be, it should look fun. But then there you go. Just taste it. Sometimes a little extra salt will help bring out the flavor. But this right here, great with tacos, quesadillas, nachos, shrimp, all kinds of different stuff. A wonderful dip, a wonderful side, and a wonderful topping to a lot of things. Enjoy. Buen provecho. Oi.